Hi, this is Gina, DNS Bait, and this report is current as of Wednesday the 26th here. Sorry for the delay in the report, but things have been pretty steadily consistent around here. The perch population, or actually the perch bite on Mendota has tapered a bit. That's not to say that guys aren't catching them, because there's a few guys out there that are still doing quite well. Just got to look around a little more than you did earlier, but when you find them, they seem to be hanging around and they seem to still be biting at times. Obviously, they don't bite all the time, but I've seen some nice catches again this week come off the lake from the few guys that are left fishing out there. The pike and walleye season is going to be closing this weekend at midnight on Sunday night at midnight. So those of you who are into that, you still got a little bit of time to get out there and do that. The pike bite, northern pike bite on Lake Mendota has been a little slow as of late. And the walleye bite, I've been hearing some smaller fish showing up again here on some of the bars again, like Dunn's Bar, Burley Bar, and over by Second Point. I haven't heard any big numbers, but interesting amount of fish being caught. I still haven't heard any real numbers for bluegills on Lake Mendota or crappies. There are a few guys going up into Cherokee Marsh that have been occasionally catching some nice crappies up there, but it's been slow. Otherwise, Lake Monona, there's a couple of guys been kicking a few perch out on the lake, but that's all I heard from there. Not too many guys. They're still fishing bluegills over in the dredge hole by Olin Park, over by the medical bar there. There's still some guys fishing over by the Triangle. Not a lot of guys, definitely, actually there's very few guys, but they are catching a few nice bluegills over there, and an occasional northern on a tip-up over by the trestle bridges and stuff. Squaw Bay, I haven't heard much out of there yet, but as the winter progresses, that bluegill bite usually picks up back in there by the pump houses and stuff. Mud Lake, I still hear a few crappies being caught early in the morning and again later in the evening. The bluegill bite is pretty spotty, although I did have a couple guys tell me they've been doing pretty good still. So there's a lot of fish in the area still when you put the camera down. They're not all biters, but they do occasionally catch some nice bluegills in there yet. And then Lake Wabesia continues to be quiet. I haven't heard much going on down there at all, either that or Kegonsa. So that's about all I have locally. From what I've been hearing, Crystal Lake is still slow. Fox Lake over by Beaver Dam is still putting out some crappie and a few walleye. And then Beaver Dam Lake has actually been putting out a few crappies if you know where to go. But that's about all I have for right now. So give me a call if you need anything or you have any questions or you'd like to tell me anything. It's 608-241-4225. Thanks, guys. Bye.